Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. Have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Warriors? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Payton, and it's Green in at the center. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Now, Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now. Boy, if he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Here's Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Podziemski with it. It's to Curry from downtown. Rebound, Minnesota. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. On offense, here are the Warriors. They come off the loss on Friday.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
And Green gets it to go.
Boy, you have to respect the intelligence of Draymond Green. He does such a good job exploiting the pick and roll.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Edwards. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Randall kicks to Edwards. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Butler. Payton with the screen for Butler. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Second chance shot. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Green with the screen on Conley. Curry with the bounce pass. And it's Green with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Can't get it to fall. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Podziemski finds Curry. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 now.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. If it counts.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Podziemski. Trailing by 2. Back to Curry. Shoots from the baseline. All after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
It doesn't matter.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards for the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Conley against Curry. Green with a screen on Randall. Here's Butler. And another basket for Golden State.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Over in the corner, Conley. Three-pointer. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Payton outside. Podziemski on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. And that one's good by Butler. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota leading by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo with it. Butler covering. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield outside. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Curry's checked in for Butler. And so he hits both. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Hield. And it comes off the front of the rim. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 5. Curry attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Steph Curry continues to put pressure on the defense, just getting to the line at will.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he makes the first.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Pocket 6. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Curry with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Whoa, that's some range right there, guys. The prayer is answered.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Minnesota leading by 9, setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Moses Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center position. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Curry. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 10. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. A nice shot by Moody.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einod's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. There's a good screen. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. At the top of the key, Reed. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Minnesota.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Minnesota leading by 10. Now, Alexander Walker. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Ingles. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Warriors trail by 12. Three-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Reed. Out to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Hield. Here's Post. Back to Hield. shot to stop the run. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Guarded closer. It's stolen by Hield. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Reed. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timberwolves leading by 9. With the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Curry passes to Payton. And the three off target. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They could use a bucket. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Pajemski. On the wing, Payton. McDaniels defended. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Payton. Timberwolves leading by 10. Right side, Conley. McDaniels against Butler. Randall from outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Pajemski's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Back to Conley. There's the three. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Payton passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Conley with it. He's got 5. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Butler, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to McDaniels. 29 seconds left in the first half. That one good for 2. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's Green. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Butler. He's got 11. No good on the quick 3. Conley against Kuminga. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 11. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you know you're #1 in the defensive scouting report. How do you counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
We'll see what you do in the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for Golden State.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
You guys are making me hungry. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot, so that's the Timberwolves 5. Right side, Edwards. Back to Conley. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Green gets it to go.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
Now here's Conley. Basket counts. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Curry on the move. And the layup is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here is Conley following the basket by Stephen Curry. Outside Conley. Shoots over Curry. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Butler. On the wing, Payton. McDaniels defending. Payton passes to Green. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Conley against Curry. Outside for Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. The shot's good.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Payton outside. Back to Curry. Randall against Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
And so Butler nails both of them. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Conley. That three off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Shoots from 12. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
And Edwards with the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randle outside. Gobert down low, covered by Payton.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Here's Curry with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Conley. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Podziemski. Green inside. Gobert on him. Green, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here is Conley. He's got 14. Fires the 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Over to the wing to end the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Randall. Jacks up a three. And Moody pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:17 left in the third. With the floater. Randall no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 12. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Butler deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Now Kuminga. Reid with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Reid. The three. The rebound by Hield. Outside Butler. Back to Hield. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Post. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Post has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the 5. Now here's Hield. Curry outside. It's Clark with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And finished off by Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Hield. Pass to Post. Outside Curry. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Minnesota leading by 15. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Healed against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to post. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry against DiVincenzo. 16 feet away. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Timberwolves leading by 16. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Now, here's Reed after the miss from Stephen Curry. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, Clark, defended by Kuminga. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry outside. Everything's within Curry's range.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. He hits the second from the line. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Here's Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Conley against Curry. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Shoots over Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 19 points for Conley.
Boy, just such a high level of consistency with his shot mechanics. Mike Conley with the perimeter game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 16. Curry outside. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Curry with the bucket.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, and that one is good.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Pass to Pajemski. Three-pointer, Payton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here is McDaniel. The tray. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Curry against Conley. Randle outside. Over Butler. Randle no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shot from 12. Butler no good. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Conley with it. Pass to Randle. 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 18.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Randle from deep. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Pajemski. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Julius Randle, you guys were behind tonight and came back. And how big is it to know that you can come back?
Yeah, it was definitely important. You know, in the first half, we didn't come out right. And in the second half, we picked it up, played with a better pace, got some stops, and we built on it. You know?
Well, a young team needs confident wins like tonight, Julius. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.